In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, hit me. Da, 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 da. We on? We are on? No. Hello. Hey. How are you? I'm fine. Liquidity back. Price levels back on assets. All kind of assets. I like risky assets. This is my risky asset. All-time high levels. This is monthly chart of Bitcoin. So you just need to be always careful what you do in your life, not about your financial situation, of course. Yeah, all-time high levels, 110,000 ish, and we're close. It's gonna rip through, I know, and correct itself, and correct 20-30%. We will see. And monthly charts are good because you hold, you wait, you're an investor, not a trader. Trading is just time consuming, above all. Time consuming. This is so crucial because if you're not professional, it's not your profession, it's not your job. If you're trading, good, trade. Maybe sometimes you position yourself weekly, monthly, but if you enjoy it, this is, you're like in casino for sure. And whenever you see the chart, if you want to look that way, you hope it's gonna drop. If you look that way or like this, all right, maybe $1 million levels, maybe, because finite float, finite coins, or anything, if it's scarce asset, if it's scarce thing to buy, bought and sold, and yeah, if it is much lower than other known things, I mean, like, for example, Bitcoin is not like 21 million maximum supply. Yeah, correct word is supply. But 1 million, what happens then? Lower the supply, higher the price movements, higher the speculation, higher the profit and loss percentages. Yeah. Global debt reached record high. Global debt, not US. Sorry. $324 trillion. It is like 1999 to 2025 this year, almost 4 times. Yeah, almost 4 times. This is like a almost absolute predictable thing. If nothing goes wrong, if whole the world systems change dramatically all of a sudden, and this train goes its way. No doubt about that. And one country or group of countries cannot decide. Globally, we all decide how it's going to do. Our currencies, all of the countries' currencies, depreciate over time or not? The answer is last couple of decades. Answer is yes, depreciate it. Go in debt, get assets, and equality is change for worse. Poor get poorer, rich get richer, because poor people, most of the poor people, I think, doesn't comprehend the idea of a asset purchase or value of having an asset. So education should goes up and debt needs to stop, but nothing stops this train. We will see many decades and decades. I think. That's why I think. You'll see. We will see. Yeah. Yeah, not QE, quantitative easing. Quantitative easing meaning money printing. Fed is American Central Bank. American Central Bank prints $34.8 billion in 2 days. Yeah. Printers are on. Assets goes up. No doubt. Maybe in a year there's some correction. It can be happen. Profits are there. People wanna sell. All about their cycles. US stocks sees year-to-date inflows of $146 billion, and more than double the combined of inflows these Europe, Japan, China, and India. Yeah, US dollar is reserve currency. First country by GDP. So whatever happens just happens in momentarily, happens in a quarter, like a VC and S&P 500. We saw that. This is monthly chart. We saw that March, April, May. Mostly people says selling may go away, but no, correction ends. It seems to be appear, and it's going up. Maybe not. If something happens, there's a resistance. US administration tariff situation is going on, and some good, some bad news. But if you're print money, always good news. This market situation. I want to take a break in these news and point out the doctrine of separation of powers, because we see the US most inflows, meaning investors goes into year to date more than most of the countries. we see why we told about why would it be, but this is much more important because monthly or quarterly changes does not represent the value, I think, because economy depends on the legal manners also. Meaning separation of powers, three powers in the constitution. One, legislature, two, judiciary, three, executive. Legislature is a parliament, makes laws. Executive execute laws, implementing laws. Judiciary is interpret the laws. And power, much power divided by three is more and more democratic and attracted investors and devise investors going to not just one parameter in that manner, of course. And yeah, all tax issues and all the legal manners and doing business hard, doing business easy in a country, depending many things, because regulation most of the time is investment is not investment friendly. I can say that. So back to news. Google takes losses over 9% on a day as Apple explores AI research in its browsers. Just like a second, just like a not 10-minute. No, not 10. Couple of hours. Yeah, two hours. In 2 hours, just selling, oversell. Billions of dollars gone. And then some good news, billions of dollars coming up, because as a small investor, because yeah, of course, individuals going to see this, no doubt. As an individual and as a small investor, we should not track our net worth day by day, week by week. Oh, I $1,000 in loss, $5,000 in profit, this and that, this, my car goes like, wow, 2 times of that. No, because life is not should be like that, because time consuming thing is crucial. You shouldn't be consume your time. That's what I thought. Net worth is actually irrelevant. Foreigners buying US stocks. There is a same attraction here because more and more outflows we see the couple of months, and DXY, meaning USD, US dollars, to whole other pool of other currencies, euro, Japanese yen, etc. This is a parity. US dollar and others. US dollar is strengthened and DXY goes up and up and up. Was higher level, yeah, because things have to be changed. Nothing goes down or up forever. Bitcoin officially surpasses Amazon to become the fifth largest asset in the world by market cap, of course, excluding the real estate and bond market. It's a good thing for crypto. Amazon doesn't care, I think. Good business. Stock market could plunge 20%, warns Goldman Sachs. Yeah, I remember that, and yeah, we see uptrend right now. This trend line, I do not delete this. No, because we have to see this. We have to see this is a whole country's economy, like a all kind of country's economy, and we see the 45 degrees of lines. We draw these lines and we predict it to go down and down. No, something. Okay, another lines. Walk of shame, walk of game. Yeah. Brilliant. This is like a star. Oh. Yeah, this stays also, because maybe going down. No, maybe up. What does it represent? The only thing that represents the thing mostly resistance level. This is a resistance. This is support. Support. That's it. That's it. I draw the line, but I cannot predict the future right now. We'll see what happens. We don't do technical analysis. We shouldn't. Yeah, sometimes banks goes in bad decisions, intentionally or unintentionally. I don't know. Yeah, biggest inflow we see cryptocurrency sees. And our thumbnail guy, I like this meme, but I don't like the suffering of other people, of course, because being right is not always satisfying, because knowing things and being educated is more important than be happy, be healthy is more important than that. I don't know him. I don't know his intentions. Maybe he's a good guy, I don't know, but the organization, what is this organization? I don't know the firm's name, but it's like a trading class. So I think, and I saw the captions out. I'm gonna close it when the video starts. I think I commenting on it. Whole class takes a position, maybe leverage position in euro US dollar parity just before interest rate decision. That's what I thought, but doesn't matter. But they waiting secondly news. Just that minute we go down. I'm sure, and I position myself to goes down. And is that
5:30 को EU और USD डाउन आएगा। अभी आप लोग के सामने एनालिसिस और ट्रेड ऑफ हम लेते हैं।
I'm gonna pause in there. If you you take a position, you're having a position and you shorted something, and whenever your position is most upper end of the screen like that, doesn't mean it goes down or opposite. Just they're just hoping right now because maybe I don't know, too much leverage, and maybe some people assets like second poof and he goes boom.
हमने डाउन का ट्रेड प्लेस कर लिया। 4 3 2 1 boom।
Unfortunate. They may be right, but they're wrong at that time. Next week they're right if they're left any money. So time is important, but extremely low time frames is you're going to deep and deep and deep casino levels. We shouldn't forget about that. Yeah, that's my 2 cents. Thank you.